John McCaig here with JesusChristTrust.net. And how to go over this, you may not know this, but the devil was interviewed in the New Yorker. It's in the, it's a humor thing, but still they interviewed the devil and they think it's funny. So let's see what they said. What did the devil have to say? Come on. 3 sections to his wing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and 3 here. Got a 3. All right. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Okay. And then they make up a joke that the devil will say, right? Okay. I won't go into detail, but my workshop is a lot more bitchin' than just a bunch of idle hands or whatever. And although there are lots of hands, let's just say they're not idle. They're up to stuff. Right. And so the devil's workshop, right? Like who else has a workshop? Santa, Satan, Santa, right? Same dude. Same dude. At the North Pole, at the center of the dome. That's why you can't fly from, continent to continent ever during the daytime because you might see the devil's workshop. The devil's in the details. That's right. Oh my God, these ads. Well, yeah, and in the sky and in the clouds and the ocean, I'm fairly omnipresent. But sure, let's focus on only on the details. Just here we go. Just don't act shocked when you suddenly see my face on a map of Florida. The devil's in Florida, like I said. See, if I'm in Florida, the devil got to be stationed here too. Okay. But the devil is in details. What does that mean? That means if you look into anything like history or patents, or if you just look into anything in any story that we're told, animals, just you name it, right? The sun, the solar system, anything. If you look into the details of what we're told, it's completely a lie. Every single thing we're told, all the time, from birth until death, everything's a lie. Yeah. The devil's in the detail. The devil is lying about everything or someone that works for the devil. That's it. Correct. Devil on my shoulder. Cute imagery, but if I'm going to reside in some part of the human anatomy, it tends to be more around the pants area. The shoulders of little interest me. Devil in my jeans? Now, that's an expression I can get behind. Ha ha ha. Of course, devil on my shoulder means you can hear from God or you can hear from the devil, and everyone hears from the devil. You don't create thoughts, neither do I. They come to us, and, thoughts are sent from the devil. Or from God, but, not too many people that way. Like your instinct, your reaction, you're walking around, that's the devil on your shoulder. Okay. Pretty obvious. Devil may care. To imply that I care is a bit optimistic. I wake up, I do my regimen, smoothie, bathroom, the whole nine, and then I get to my list. Who else has a list? Santa has a list. Doesn't Santa have a list? Santa and Santa. The devil, same individual. If I'm to torment the souls of the damned for all eternity, I have to keep on top of things. It's that simple. Caring doesn't really enter into it. No, this is a perfect servant of God, isn't it? It doesn't care. It follows orders. If you've been bad or good, that's it. And if you've been bad, the devil gets you and does what's required. Speak of the devil. Right? I'm up here, okay? Speak of the devil. The idea that I'll just appear when mentioned is a stretch. There are entities that work that way, but spontaneous manifestation was really never my jam. If you want me to show, there's a whole chant of some required sacrifices that I won't get into here. Anyway, I'm scheduling out pretty far right now. So I definitely recommend planning ahead if it looks like you'll be needing me down the line. Yeah. If you, speak of the devil enough and make sacrifices to the devil in this world and just want things of this world, the devil will show up. That is true. Easiest way to get the devil to get an offer from the devil or to do anything like that is just to go knock on a Freemason door. They'll know you're coming. And if they want, to give you an offer, you just knock on the door. They usually will open it right before you knock. They can read your mind, everything from any distance, so they know what's up. And so can the devil. The devil works for them. They're one with the devil. Their consciousness is one with the devil. So when, like, everyone almost alive is going to sell their soul to the devil, absolutely no problem. Freemason Hall in every city, so many. Every tiny little podunk town with just houses and no nothing. If you have one building in your town in America, only one that's not a residence is going to be a Freemason Hall, right? Or a church. Freemason Hall first. Right? Okay. Devil's Triangle. Ooh. Honestly, I don't really appreciate this term because here's the thing. The specific sexual configuration, it doesn't even make a triangle. It ends up being more of an open-sided rhombus. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. So, obviously there's areas that we as humans are not allowed to go to. Obviously, no map were shown of the world or anything is ever true. Obviously, you can never figure out what's going on if you don't really know where you are anytime, which we really never do we? We know maybe in our tiny little area of our tiny little plantation here under the dome, we know what's going on in a certain little area. But outside of that, we really don't know. We don't have any true maps. We can't trust anyone running anything on any map. I had a I had a friend in college and after and stuff like that who and before, I guess, too. He was a friend of my neighbor's and really nice guy. But he was a cartographer for the World Bank. I mean, yeah. And I went to his office actually once, went inside the World Bank and everything. It was amazing. It was a long time ago. But, he would just be sort of say, make a map of this, in this methodology. And he'd just basically look at another map and then, size something accordingly. This was like Macs were just starting to become, decent and everything. And he had every latest everything all the time. He'd make really beautiful maps. But were any of them based on reality and stuff? How would he even know? Honestly, How would he even know? I don't know. If you look at maps like on eBay, they have like flat Earth maps. If you go on eBay and look up flat Earth maps, you can buy them for your wall. But they're different ones. There's ones like with the North Pole at the center, and there's ones at the South Pole at the center. Now, how would we know which one's accurate? How would we know? How would we possibly know? There's no way to know. You see? The devil whispers, "You cannot withstand the storm." The warrior replies, "I am the storm." First of all, I'm not much of a whisperer due to the recurrent throat polyps. And second, I'm pretty sure I would be the storm in this analogy. Ever heard of Hurricane Hugo? That was me. Sandy, me, El Nino. Well, that was more of a climate change deal. I wish I could take credit for climate change, but no, that's all on you guys. Kudos. CC Climate Change 33, right? Climate change is a reference to Judgment Day, and, that's on you. And here's the thing. The devil is following a pre-planned script, and so is everyone. Not just the devil, everyone. And so, the devil knows when it starts, when it stops, everything that happens all the time. And so it's easy to monitor when somebody gets off script a little bit, like yours truly here. You're like, uh-oh, that one's way off script. We gotta do something. Offer him some money. Okay. I just thought I'd go through, uh, the devil critiques expression that mention him. Okay. A humorous little article where the devil's a cute little, Guy with a beard at the North Pole. What's so bad about that? What? Crazy, right? All right. They think this is acceptable in our mainest of mainstream media, New York City, a New Yorker. Yeah, very humorous. Enjoy the humor. Only thing is can you see past the humor and the truth of what's going on here and do something about it? That's the important thing.